be no, you wouldn't be special in any type of way, whether positive or negative, if you want to call it positive and negative. You just wouldn't be special. She says hi to, the old janitor that works there because there's nothing there for him. But randomly she can't say hi. She got to go out of her way. Her personality changes a little bit. She's not as bubbly and friendly, or she's not as open or talkative with you as she is with other people. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Marv Over Matter, back with another video. And today what I'm going to talk about are the 3 signs that she's feeling you. Work edition. The 3 signs that she's feeling you at work, right? So I had a few subscribers ask me to do this video. I think they asked me a while ago, back when I did like the 3 signs that she's feeling you at school. But I just haven't gotten around to it. And then I had another person ask me to talk about kind of like how to handle work situations. So I figured people want to know at work, because realistically, work is a place where you're going to be around girls. If it's either going to be the gym, most guys, right? Unless you go out of your way to meet girls, you're going to either be at work or at the gym. So it just only makes sense to do, the work videos. I think like 80% of people meet at work, whether that be hookups, spouse, cheating, whatever it is, all that goes down at work. There's a lot of intermingling between men and women at work. So it's a very, very important place to talk about in terms of dating. Now, I'm going to get right to it. So the first sign that she's feeling you at work is if y'all are inseparable, right? Y'all are inseparable at work. You spend all your time together when you're at work. Whatever that job may be, whenever she has some free time, she makes her way over to you. She makes her way over to your desk. If you're, in a situation where you're at a retail store or a restaurant or something that gives a little bit more freedom, she'll come and find you and come and talk to you and come tell you about, oh, this just happened, that just happened. You know what I mean? You're the person that she goes to very often. And it might even be to the point that some of the other people will start asking, like, are y'all together? Is she your girl? Are y'all talking? Y'all got something, huh? You know what I mean? They start insinuating this type of thing. That's a sign that they see it too. If other people are saying that, and you guys are inseparable, she's always around you, and other people are like, something looks like it's up, that's a good sign. And if she doesn't deny it, not if she doesn't deny it, she might deny it, but if she doesn't change because of that, like if they say it to her and she's like, oh no, nothing's going on, girl, nothing's going on, you know what I mean? And she just keeps going around you and hanging around you, that is going to be, because she's not, if there is a guy that she actually is feeling there, she's not going to want him to think that she's with you. She's going to want herself to seem available. So if she's okay with people at work thinking y'all have a thing, then y'all have a thing, right? She start calling you work husband, she start insinuating in that type of way, it's because she is feeling you. She's not going to spend her time, she's not going to open up to, she's not going to be around or, go out of her way to be around a guy that she's not feeling. Unless you're just, I don't know, special case, if you're very, very unattractive but very charismatic, maybe that is an exception, right? You're the funny fat guy or whatever it is. Like, not to say, I mean, there's fat guys getting girls, but I don't know. If she's not into fat guys, you're fat, and then you're funny, right? Then maybe she's laughing and joking with you all the time, and maybe that's the case. But even in that scenario, it's like, if that charisma is going to make up for the lack of attraction, it just is. Like the charisma, the familiarity, the comfort, that will make up for lack of attraction, and the girl will end up liking the guy. Any guy can get any girl. He just needs enough time. He just needs to have charisma. You know what I mean? He needs her to be comfortable around him. And in due time, he can have her, right? So if that's the case, and y'all have built that connection, and she wants to be around you all the time, and y'all are inseparable at work, that's a good sign that she's feeling you. Now, the second sign is if she extends that relationship beyond work. If she extends it beyond work, right? If she goes, oh, you know what, you should take my number, and then she starts texting you, she starts interacting with you outside of work, even if she's not talking about anything crazy, even if she's just talking about work, even if she's just even if she's asking you questions about work, right? But she wants to extend that relationship outside of work. She offered you her number, or she asked you for your number. If she's doing that at work and there's no reason for her to, like, it's not like, okay, we have a project that we have to do, so we have to communicate outside of work. Okay, obviously that's not a sign. But if there's no reason for you guys to communicate outside of work and somehow you end up with her number, she reaches out to you through the work network, right? She finds a way to, you know what I mean? Like, she starts your relationship outside of work. That is going to be a good sign. Now, if you're in a group of friends, right, and y'all just have a group chat or whatever, and, you know, y'all talking in the group chat, that's not going to count. But if she makes it a point to talk to you specifically, separately, that is going to be a good sign that she's feeling you. Because a girl is not going to do that with somebody she's not interested in. If you do it to her, she might just say okay because she wants your attention, you know what I mean? She wants your time. You know, they'll accept that, but they're not going to initiate that with somebody that they're not interested in. That's a key difference. Not to say that if you initiate it and she accepts it that she's not interested in you. I'm not saying that. But that could go either way. But she's not going to initiate that with somebody that she's not interested in, at least a little bit. Even if she denies it, even if, you know, something comes up and she's like, no, that's not what it was. Like, that's what it was. She felt something at some point, some need to talk to you further. So if that's the case, that's a good sign. That's the second sign that she's feeling you at work. Now, the third one is completely the opposite of both of these. And it's if she goes out of her way to avoid you at work, right? Y'all are at work, but you're never talking to this girl. You talk to people that she talks to people that you talk to. Y'all be standing right next to each other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all walk by each other, make eye contact, but no words are spoken. She's not saying nothing to you. You're not saying nothing to her. That is a sign that there's something going on because that's abnormal, right? The biggest thing about these signs is that something abnormal is happening. So if something like that is happening, you have no problem saying hey to, and what's up to, you know, some of the other women that work there. She has no problem saying hey, what's up to some of the other guys that work there. But when you and her are, you know, crossing paths, it's like y'all both doing the most not to talk. Y'all both doing the most not to interact. Something's happening there. Obviously, you know you like her. You know you feeling her. You know she looks good. But she's doing the same thing because, you know, there's something happening. If she wasn't feeling you, if there was nothing there, she would just be like, hey, like she does with everybody else. And it would just, you know what I mean? There would be no, you wouldn't be special in any type of way, whether positive or negative, if you want to call it positive and negative. You just wouldn't be special. She says hi to, you know, the old janitor that works there because there's nothing there for him. But randomly she can't say hi. She got to go out of her way. Her personality changes a little bit. You know, she's not as bubbly and friendly, or she's not as open or you know, talkative with you as she is with other people. You know what I mean? That's definitely a sign that she's feeling you. I promise you, that is a sign. You should be worried if she just says hi and that's it. Like, she's like, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? And just goes about her business. That's not a good sign. That is something that means you just part of work. She's in work mode when she's talking to you. She don't see anything special. She does nothing different. She's like, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, you had a good weekend? Okay, cool. And she just goes about her business and starts talking to somebody else. But she's not, there's nothing about you. She's not giving you more attention or less attention than everybody else. It's just kind of the same. It's just kind of like, this is how you talk to a coworker. If that's what's happening, that's bad. But if she's, like I said, inseparable with you, always want to talk to you, always want to share something with you, always want to tell you stories about work, always want to tell you stories about her life, always want, you know, that is a sign that she's feeling you. If she extends that to the outside world, even if you know, she wasn't inseparable with you at work, but y'all talk a little bit, y'all have a conversation here and there, and then she just randomly is like, oh, you know what, we should hang out. Or she finds a reason, like, right, like, oh, you're going here? Oh, I was going to go here. Okay, well, let's take... She's asking to get your number in a way that doesn't have to happen. It can be because you're inseparable, but it can be because you're just cool or whatever. Or it can even be you guys were doing the last one where you're not really interacting, then you have an interaction, and then randomly she's like, oh, okay, well, you know, what's your Instagram? Do you have Instagram? Do you have this? Do you have, you know what I mean? She just randomly does it. That can make sense. Or even if it seems like it was in the flow of things, but it's not necessary, that can make sense, right? As a sign. That is an example of a sign that she's feeling you. And then, like I said, the third one where she's just radio silence on you for no apparent reason. You did nothing to her, but it's almost like has a problem with you. That is a definite sign. All right, fellas, so those are the 3 signs that she's feeling you at work. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Drop some more topics in the comment section. I got the coaching calls in the description box, Instagram in the description box, and you know what it is. It's Mind Over Matter, Marvel Over Matter. Let's get it.